Hey everybody, welcome to the Stuff I Never Knew Trivia Game Show podcast. I'm Jeff. I'm your host tonight. I've got three great guests calling in. I have Mary, Steven, and Samantha. Let's get into that theme music.
That is correct. You are correct. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are wrong. You are right. That is correct.
As you know, on this show, we get right into it. Tonight, we're going to play a game. It's called Pokémon Character or Prescription Drug. I'm going to read you the name of something. Is it a name of a Pokemon character or is it a prescription drug? Well, let's find out. My order tonight is Mary, Steven, and Samantha. Always, it's based on the order that you sign up, so you don't want to be too fast. So, Mary, you are first. Your Clefairy. Is Clefairy a prescription drug or a Pokemon character?
I am going to say.
I have a clue too.
Great.
We each have clues.
Great.
So,
go ahead.
Is it a prescription drug for sneezing and sniffling, or a puffy fairy with cute charm and magic guard?
I'm going to say Pokemon character.
Pokemon is correct. Correct. Mary with the first point. Over to Steven. Vulpix. Is it a fox with flash fire abilities or a prescription drug to fight acne so you look good in your school pics?
It's Pokemon.
Vulpix is Pokemon is correct. Mary and Steven with the point. Over to Samantha. Arcanine. Is Arcanine a prescription drug to fight indigestion or a furry tiger with firepower?
Okay, I'm gonna say Pokemon too.
You think I went 3 for 3?
Yeah, I do.
I did 3 for 3. Everybody with the point tonight. We have a saying: the first point is the toughest to get on the show, and you've already done it. So back to Mary. I'm sorry. Neurontin. Is it a prescription drug to relieve nerve pain or a Pokemon character who can light fires with their brain?
I'm going to say prescription drug.
Prescription drug is correct. 2 for 2. To Steven. Flareon. Is that an allergy medicine or a flame-shooting fox bunny-like creature? A Flareon.
Flareon is transformed by a lot of things, and it is a Pokemon.
I can't believe you corrected my pronunciation of it too. Flareon is a Pokemon.
I played a lot of Pokemon Go. I actually know everyone almost.
All right, Samantha. Lyrica. Is Lyrica a musical Pokemon or a prescription drug to assist with seizures?
I'm gonna say prescription drug.
Prescription drug. Correct. 2 for 2 for Samantha. Everybody's 2 for 2. Back to Mary. Januvia. Is that a prescription? Oh, we lost Mary.
Sorry.
That's okay. Back to Mary. Januvia. Is that a prescription drug to fight diabetes or a cold weather Pokemon who hibernates in the winter? Preferably the month of January. Januvia.
Oh. I'm just going to guess because I'm not sure about this one. I'm going to say Pokemon.
Pokemon is incorrect. Steven. Snorlax. Is that a prescription drug to help people with sleep apnea or a Pokemon character who sleeps a lot?
It's a Pokemon character that sleeps a lot. Snorlax.
Steven, 3 for 3. Pokemon is correct. And to Samantha, Zofran. Is that a Pokemon character with frosty breath or a prescription drug for nausea?
Prescription drug.
Prescription drug. Samantha and Steven go 3 for 3. Mary, you have 2 points, which on this game, if you have a different score than the other two people, you get to pick the order for round 2. Now, keep in
Ooh.
mind, some of the questions could be easier or harder, depending on how they're grouped. Do you want to keep the order the same, or do you want to change it up?
Let's keep the order.
You're still excited about going first because you didn't seem like it in the first round.
It's okay. I don't know if it's an advantage or disadvantage at this point, so we're just going to go with it.
Well, that's part of the charm of the show. Nobody knows what's going on. Mary, we're going to put you in the hot seat in round 2. Where are you calling in from?
I'm calling from my house, and I live in Dunbar, Pennsylvania.
Dunbar. And is there anything here that you're here to talk about, promote, or plug?
Well, I am restarting my show. It is called Tell Me Something Good. And it's all positive stories inspiring people that have made some kind of, either there's an event going on or something that has motivated them to do something positive in our local area.
Oh, very nice. Is that on the Armstrong neighborhood channel as well?
Yes.
Awesome. Well, we'll get all those links in the show notes. We'll make sure we'll cross promote each other's shows. And that brings me to the important question of the night. Are you ready for the hot seat?
I think so.
All right. So in this round, each of you will get 3 questions. They'll be from the same 3 categories. And your categories tonight are sports, games, and U.S. presidents. When you're done with those 3 questions, you're still in the hot seat. I'm going to give you a name 5 bonus question. That's just something, I'll give you a very generic category, something like name 5 spices in your spice cabinet. I'll read the question, and you have 10 seconds to fill in the blanks. Are you ready?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Mary, your sports question. What is the term for scoring 3 goals in a single game of hockey?
I have no idea.
No
clue whatsoever.
We have a weird 3-second buzzer policy, so I'll play the 3 seconds.
Okay.
It might come to your mind. And
No.
that's time. It's called a hat trick. A hat trick. Your games question. How many dice are used in a game of Yahtzee?
I don't know. I haven't played Yahtzee since I was probably 8 or 9.
Okay. Is it 20?
I know it's less than that.
All right.
Oh, 6, 5 or 6.
5 or 6. Which one?
I don't know. We'll go with 6.
6.
No clue.
You're so close. It was 5. 5. All right. Our president's question. When George Washington was inaugurated president in 1789, what city was the U.S. capital?
Philadelphia.
Philadelphia is incorrect. New York City. New York City. All right, so here we go. This is where you can get 5 of the 8 points right here. It's okay. There's a lot of points remaining tonight. Mary, what I'm going to do is read you the category. Name 5 places to hide valuables, and you have 10 seconds and go.
In a safe, in your closet, under the bed, up above in the attic, and in your basement. Is that 5?
That was 5, but I always give you the full time in case you want to change your mind.
Stressful.
You did score 5 of the 8 points, which isn't bad. That's a good score for the second round.
Okay, great.
We're going to bring Steven into the hot seats. Steven, welcome to the show.
Hi.
We're basically filming and sharing this with Pittsburgh. Where are you calling in from?
Ohio.
Ohio. Any particular part of Ohio or
Crestline, Ohio, which you've never heard of because
do you have
it's
a favorite sports team in Ohio?
That's a tough question. Bengals, Cincinnati.
Oh, the Bengals. Yes. Tell us a little bit about your calling in. I know you have a show. You just started a brand new podcast.
That's right. I do. My production company, Dragon Blazer Productions. I have a lot of podcasts. My newest podcast that I just started is called Steven Host Internet Trivia. And you actually came up with my finale, which I love, which is 4 different categories. I give you the category names, and you bet all your points on those 4 categories, however you see fit. And you lose points if you get it wrong. You gain points if you get it right. I really love the format. So, yeah.
Sounds like a phenomenal final round. We'll get your links in the show notes. Are you ready for the hot seats?
I am.
We got sports games, U.S. presidents, plus name 5. Your sports question. What is the term for a left-handed athlete? This is most typically associated with boxing, but it did originate in baseball.
The term is Southpaw.
Southpaw is correct. Your second question. What is the highest number on a bingo board? This is your games question.
Oh,
you can sing the song if it helps you.
I don't think it will. I believe it's 76, maybe.
76 divided by 5 is 1 off. 75. It had to be divisible by 5. And your president's question, what Democratic president's campaign logo was a peanut with a toothy grin?
A peanut with a toothy grin. I will go with Bill Clinton.
Bill Clinton, the peanut farmer, is incorrect. The peanut farmer himself, Jimmy Carter. All right, we got 1 for you there, Stephen. We're going to the Name 5 bonus question. 10 seconds on the clock. Your Name 5 question is, name 5 items for sale at a gas station besides gasoline, and go.
Pop, chips, cigarettes, alcohol, and donuts.
That is 5 for 5, plus your 1 point. You got 6 in that round. It's going to be a very close second round. We're moving over to Samantha. Where are you calling in from?
I am in Syracuse, New York.
Syracuse, New York. Well, upstate. Is that upstate?
Upstate, the better half of New York.
The place where everybody wants to go. I think I had my honeymoon in the Finger Lakes. Is that upstate New York?
Yes.
Hey.
I grew up on Cuba Lake.
I don't remember which one. I think it was like a middle one.
What were you on, a wine tour?
No, I was actually having heart fibrillations and we cut it short. Anyway, that's a story for another time. I know a little bit about Samantha. In our professional lives, we've crossed paths before. She represents an amazing piece of technology. If you want to just talk a little bit about it, just so people, if they ever see it, whenever they pull into you get their car repaired.
Oh my gosh, I wasn't gonna plug my company.
Should I not do it?
I embarrass my company when I don't know the president's question.
Oh, never mind. I will not mention
that's okay. We'll plug my company. I was gonna plug Auto Genius.
Oh, well, you can do that too. I mean, we're both geniuses.
No, that's okay. Well, I came to support Jeff because we're both founding members of Auto Genius. So that's why I came on to the show. And I work for a company called UVI, which is Vehicle Inspection System that takes basically a health check of your full vehicle. Hopefully you'll see them in a dealership near you.
It's pretty impressive. It almost looks like your car is on the runway at the red carpet runway at the Oscars. Is the kind of treatment you get from this experience. But are you ready now for the hot seats?
I'm ready. Let's go.
So you'll get 3 questions: sports, games, and U.S. presidents.
Okay.
Your sports question: what is the title given to the horse who wins the 3 major racing events in a given year?
Oh my gosh, something crown. Oh, I should know this. Not the Gold Crown.
The horse that wins the 3 major racing events in a given year. We have a 3-second timer.
Okay. The Rose Crown.
I was giving you clues. The triple crown.
The triple crown. The
You were
triple
so-
crown. How did I not know that?
You were so close. You were dancing all around
Okay.
it.
Triple crown.
All right. On this show, we always have a Back to the Future question for historical record. I'm not sure why this is a games question, but in the movie Back to the Future, what speed must the DeLorean accelerate to in order to achieve time travel?
My gosh, I've never even seen Back to the Future. That's
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
150 miles per hour. I have no idea.
You'd almost doubled it. It is 88 miles per hour. And your U.S. president's question, what Republican president was knighted by Britain's Queen Elizabeth?
I have no idea.
No idea. It is Ronald Reagan. Ronald Reagan. All right, here we go. We got 5 points coming your way.
Okay.
I'll read you the category. You have 10 seconds on the clock. Name 5 sports where helmets are worn. And go.
Lacrosse, football, baseball. I don't know.
3 points. Not bad. We got 3 points for you. It's still a close game. Through all of that, it's only 2 points between first and second place. Samantha's right there behind second. In the third round, this is where all of the points are. There are 30 points available for you. So you'll see how much it changes in the next round. I have asked each of my guests to bring their own buzzers tonight, just so people at home know who has what buzzer. Mary, let's hear your buzzer first. Mary has the whistle. Steven.
It is from a nun, by the way.
A nun.
It is a nun's whistle.
A nun's whistle. I will address it as Mary with the nun's whistle. Steven. Steven with the sad trumpet. And Samantha. She got the police truck siren. Zoo. So in this round, I'm going to read you a very vague question. You can buzz in at any time. You can buzz in multiple times. I'll start to read you a series of 3 clues. If you get the question right on the first clue, that's going to be worth 3 points. The second clue is worth 2 points, and the last clue is worth 1 point. This is a video round, so we'll play videos for you. If you buzz in, you get the points you're right. You add the points to your score, but if you're wrong, you will lose the points. That's why if you want to buzz in multiple times, we love a negative score on this show, so don't be afraid to sink the ship. If you're going to go down in a blaze of glory. Are you ready for your round 3 question? I'm looking for a spicy plant. Which spicy plant? You can buzz in when you think you know it. It has been tested as a smoke alarm for the deaf. That's okay if you don't know. We'll go to the second clue for 2 points. Its burning sensation is primarily felt in the nose. And our third clue for 1 point. It grows in the mountain river valleys in Japan. Mary with the nun whistle.
Is it ginger?
Ginger is incorrect. That'll cost you 1 point. But you're in the right family. Mary with the nun whistle.
Okay, my second guess is horseradish.
Horseradish. I'll give it to you. It's not. I think it's kind of in the same family. It is wasabi. So we'll call that. We'll have your points canceled out there. It's similar. It's similar enough where somebody can write in a
I
letter.
can eat horseradish. I don't touch a wasabi. It kills me.
All right. Our second question for which plant growing technique? Its purpose is contemplation for the viewer and a pleasant exercise of effort for the grower. This is a plant growing technique. Mary with the nun whistle.
Wait. No. I was going to say, is it? Oh, I know it's like something with a bonsai something, or they use a bonsai plant or
your
something.
Answer? Are you going with bonsai?
I know they use that plant or something. Anyway, sure.
Bonsai, your final answer.
Sure.
You are correct for 3 points. You stuck it in there. Our third question tonight. Which river in the Bible, it is the third river branching off the river from the Garden of Evil? Eden, isn't it the Garden of Eden? It might be a typo on my part. Do not go to that garden. It's the Garden of Eden, not the Garden. I voice type all these. Baghdad, the capital of Iraq, stands on the banks of it. So it's a river from the Garden of Eden. It's in Baghdad. And for 1 point, it is the eastern one of the two great rivers of Mesopotamia. Mary.
I'm going to guess and say the Jordan.
The Jordan for 1 point is incorrect. Any other guesses? You've heard these two rivers together many times. You just have to know which one is it, the Tigris or the Euphrates. It is the Tigris River. All right, we're looking for a team sport. You always pre-guess beforehand for 4 points, but it's a big risk. All right. It is played on a large 300-yard long grass field with two teams of 4 players. No, I thought someone would bite on that one. The modern game originated in India, but was popularized by the British. It's tough ones tonight. And one of its more famous players is Prince William. Steven.
I'm going to guess lacrosse.
Lacrosse for 1 point is incorrect. That'll cost you a point. Anybody else? We got about 2 seconds. Mary.
I'm going to guess croquet.
Croquet is also incorrect. Samantha, go for it.
I might as well just guess too.
Okay.
Archery.
Archery, incorrect. Everybody lost the point on that one. Let's see the answer. It is polo. Polo. All right. Well, we're halfway through.
We should have known this one.
We're halfway through. Let's go to that scoreboard. We've had Mary who has 1 point, lost points, but we haven't changed too much. It's still a 3-point game. There's 15 points remaining. Everybody is still in this. I'm looking for a disco band. Which disco band? It was created by Jacques Morali in the 1970s. Our second clue for 2 points. Their performances have frequently been parodied in films and television series. Is it Nickelback? I did 2 Nickelback slides already. And our third clue, when they placed an ad for new members, it read, Steve, I heard the Steven.
Is it the Village People?
The Village People for 1 point is correct. Steven's going to take the lead by 1 point. I'm looking for a geological phenomenon. Is it the Rock? Which geological phenomenon? Let's see. Your first clue. More than half of them are located in Yellowstone National Park. Geological phenomenon. Our second clue for 2 points. The largest active one is called Steamboat. Steven.
The Rock says it's a geyser.
Can you smell it? It is a little bit of a sulfur smell, but it is correct. Steven for 2 points. Which decade of the 20th century? All right, it's a 1 of 10 guess on this one. Tupperware containers were introduced to the public in this decade. All right, our second clue for 2 points. The movie Bambi premiered in this decade. Oh, Sam.
I'm going to say the 80s.
The 80s is incorrect.
Oh.
That'll cost you 2 points. That was a great timing on that buzzer, Steven.
Oh, I wasn't. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to go with the 70s. I was debating on 70s or 80s. She picked the 80s. If that's wrong, I'm going with 70s.
Well, then you are also going to lose 2 points. Mary.
I'm going to say the 40s. I think that's an early one.
The 1940s is correct. It was the 1940s. We've got 2 questions remaining. I'm looking for a popular movie franchise. Which popular movie franchise? Is it The Mummy? Capri guess? It started as a video game in 1996. Movie franchise, 1996. It centers around a fictional female archaeologist. Steven.
That would be Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider for 2 points is
Warcraft.
Nice.
Correct. It is Tomb Raider. And our final question of the night, which popular diet? It consists of 4 phases: the induction, ongoing weight loss, free maintenance, and life maintenance. Our second clue for 2 points. It is one of the most famous ketogenic diets. And our third clue, our last clue of the night. It was introduced by Robert Atkins. Mary.
The Atkins diet.
It is the Atkins diet. Congratulations. +1. We'll go over to that scoreboard and see who our winner is tonight. We have Mary and Steven with 11 points, Samantha with 3. But we have a tiebreaker. In back-to-back episodes, we're going to a tiebreaker question. Steven and Mary, this is for you only. Whoever's closest without going over is the winner. They'll get the bonus point. Your question is, what is the average number of squirts from a cow's udder needed to yield a gallon of milk?
Wow. A gallon.
How many squirts from a cow's udder to get 1 gallon of milk
On
average? So this is science. It's been repeated multiple times.
I will guess 200.
200 for 1 gallon. Steven.
I'm going to guess 100.
100. The correct answer, 345. Mary gets the bonus point. Mary is the winner tonight. Congratulations, Mary. You're walking away, your first appearance with the victory. You did great tonight. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining me. My guests, Samantha, Mary, Steven, thank you so much for playing tonight, and we'll see you again next week.
Thanks, Jeff Revilla.
Thanks.
Thanks, Samantha. You're welcome, Samantha. You're welcome, Mary. You're welcome, Steven.
You're welcome. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.